Greetings, YouTube. I have spoken many times in the past about discrimination, prejudice, and bigotry. Frequently it's about sexual orientation, gender, or political minorities, religious minorities, or just racial minorities. And the reason I fight for these issues so often, why I consider myself to be a civil libertarian, it's exactly because of what happened last Friday in Norway. Because that was an act of naked xenophobia, of nationalism, of jingoism in its purest, ugliest form. And all of it fueled by fear. Fear of the other. In this particular case, it was fear of Muslims. But it could have been fear of anyone. These sorts of actions, by lone individuals and by groups, have been fueled by fear of individuals and groups of all stripes and colors. Today it's Muslims. Could be gay people next. Could be Bosnians. Could be Kenyans. Could be Chinese. Doesn't really matter. Someone will always pick some group or individual, label them other, and do everything in their power to intimidate, drive out, or kill them. And so I will keep fighting for civil liberties, regardless of how many people tell me I'm wrong, regardless of how many people say that multiculturalism is a failure. I have a message for all of those people. We, you, me, and all the rest of us, all 7 billion, are one family. I know you're not going to believe me. You're going to look at people who are dark, or taller, or shorter, or have a weird accent as far as you're concerned, or don't practice your religion, and say, no, those aren't me. Those aren't my family. Well, yes, they are. Now, I don't agree with all my family, either in the real world or the one I'm talking about here metaphorically. But I tolerate them. I accept them. I realize that no matter what happens, they are still my family. And everyone on this planet, all of us, are all part of the human family. And we need to learn to get along, to tolerate each other. We don't have to like each other. We don't have to adopt each other's societies or cultures or religions or what have you. It's alright if we function as individuals, as long as we allow everyone else to function as individuals as well. And there are times when people cross a line. That's what laws are for. Someone breaks one, you arrest them, charge them, you try them in a speedy manner with proper representation. If they're found guilty of something, you incarcerate them, fine them, what have you. That's how civilized folks function. And that's what I want in the world. Because we can either learn to get along, or things like this will happen. Again and again and again. We can either learn to get along, or we're all going to be doomed.